Good morning. Rigaroga here, hanging out on the beach. Well, the virtual beach, anyway. Howdy. Hey. Uh, I'm Rigaroga. You're you? Isn't that how it's supposed to work? On my lap is Rush, and around my feet, making a lot of noise, is Ranga. Somewhere around here. So I expect this to get a little rambunctious, I think, a little bit. Um, Rush is totally hiding, like right under the level of the table. Um, she kind of likes to be there. She's like straddling between my legs like a little hammock, because my legs are a little bit spread out. But she's like, "What's going on? Why aren't you paying attention to me? Brush my face." And she likes to thwip her tail out while she's there, and mess things up. Oh, great! And Ranga's going to the bathroom now. How nice. Okay, anyhow, welcome to my good morning. Welcome to my morning. So what are we doing? This is probably the final episode of The Island with No Name, which is the adventure from the Quick Start Guide for the Seas of Vodari. And this isn't the final edition. They're actually updating it, and there's some things that have changed, even for the stuff that I'm doing. So I don't know what is going to be different. I'm not one of the early access backers, so I'm just going to get the final when it comes out. But I wanted to play it anyway because I was like hankering for something, and the Quick Start Guide was here, and it kind of just worked out. Right? Anyhow, it's been a fun adventure so far, but we are in kind of a dangerous position. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, let me just show you really quickly that they sent out a new map. This is a map that's in kind of more the art style of the book. The other map is going to continue to be available as sort of more of a like a chart, like a sailing chart, but this is kind of more in the style of the rest of the art by the artist that did the rest of it. At least I presume so. But this is a really pretty map. I really like it. Yeah, it's pretty fun. And we're somewhere in the south east-ish of that map, I think. And you'll recall that basically to the west of the map is where the main character Tufi came from, and then traveled all the way to Port Zavos in the south, one of the inner south islands, and then they all sailed off to the island with no name, somewhere, I guess, in the southeast. Anyhow, somewhere unknown, in the uncharted, endless sea. But yeah, I wanted to take a look at that and let's show it off. This is kind of the example of how things have been. They keep working on it and keep improving things. And eventually, the Quick Start Guide will come out finished. The book will come out finished. There's the map. I didn't get it printed out because, well, I thought about doing that add-on, but the shipping was more than the map itself, so I ended up not doing it. But I got the digital map. I got the play map, the battle maps, and the tokens for online play, and then eventually there's actually going to be a supplement for Underneath the Water. So we might actually see a lot more of Voda stuff coming in, and there's going to be some quick adventures in the book. So I may use those to do more adventures with Tufi and friends. But it looks like, unless I can figure out what to do next, I may not do more of this series until a while later. Plus the fact that it looks like I'm going to be economizing on my internet for a little while, and so I may not be streaming. I may be able to still upload videos, so I may be able to edit those and upload them. We'll see. I don't know. But I may be doing that for a couple months. But Yeah, anyhow, blah, blah, blah. I am just rattling off because I'm kind of putting this off. It's going to be a crazy, crazy thing. So we've got Plant, we've got Tufi, um, Octopus, and what was Turtle? Turtle was red? I think Turtle was red. Um, and they were just in this room and they defeated a bearskin rug that came alive and or animated and attacked them. And then they smacked it around a whole lot and when they hit the final blow, a key tumbled out of its head. Um, I want to really quickly sort of think about things that happened the last couple sessions. First off, what I discovered when I was actually rewatching all of the videos during one of my marathons, which I may also not be doing. 17 hours is a long time to just sort of hang out by myself, commenting on my own videos. But it's nice to sort of get a look back at the gameplay and sort of figure out what happened that I could improve on. One of those things is that the expert, Octopus, could have been doing the help action as a bonus action. And so they could have attacked and done the help action at the same time. And I think that that would have helped out quite a bit had I been doing that. And I do really, watching through all the videos, I need to, once I figured out that I was doing guidance like Bless and guidance mixed in together, once I got Bless as a spell and I started figuring out, oh, these are actually different things. Guidance is a bonus, as a cantrip, and Bless is a spell that lasts for like 1 minute. So I need to figure out a better way. I'm not tracking that very well, so I need to work on that. And then the other thing that I was looking at is I think Turtle, I picked the martial archetype or whatever for that Turtle sidekick warrior to be the +2 to attack. And I think that doesn't scale because he gets more powerful and +2 becomes a lot less of that attack, whereas the defending action as a reaction to put disadvantage on an attacker who's attacking someone else, that seems like that scales a lot better. Like that'll be useful even in endgame, right? Whereas it wouldn't. The +2 to attack might not be. So I'm thinking of swapping that out, and I may, although we're gonna get to the big bad, and so maybe it's a bad decision to switch things up. But I think I'm gonna switch to that, so that Turtle will be able to like twirl around the his weapon, like his trident, and like smack a sword to the ground to help out Tufi or somebody else by imposing disadvantage on someone else's attack roll. It kind of seems like that's a better deal because it fits the role of them as sidekicks, helping Tufi to be more effective. So with the help action, that gives Tufi advantage, and then with the reaction, the defending reaction from Turtle, that puts a disadvantage on an attack. And then Bless and Guidance from Plant adds dice to attack rolls and ability checks and things, and so that starts to sound like maybe that's a really good idea to do that. It's kind of crazy that I ended up with 3 sidekicks. I'm talking a lot about what's been going on, but I watched all of them up till this point, and so I've been thinking about it. So let's get back into the action. So what's happening here is they're in here. My threat timer counted down to 0, if I recall correctly, and that means that there is now a group or some enemy is now on the table. I had a threat timer of 6, and it counted down while we were doing this. So that means we need to rush out and get to this door. So I think what happens is we do exactly that. We rush out. We finish up in here. We rush out to this door, and I think Tufi gets ready to put the key in the door and plant, like, yells, "Wait!" and points to an inscription that's above the door. And of course, I don't have this up. I need to scroll all the way down to the adventure. Where is it? Okay. So, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So the inscription above the door that they just suddenly realize is there is it says, "Blessed death will be granted to anyone who attempts to enter the inner temple without the keys," plural. And I think all of them sort of like look at each other, look at the key, look at the two locks, oh, and then look at that other door that's on the other side, and they're like, oh. And so Turtle, I think, runs down, grabs a bunch of the charred bones and shattered bones and the monocles from the skeletons, and sort of scoops up one handful into his blunderbuss, and then another handful into a pouch, and then they head towards this other door really quickly, and they go through. And so at this point, I want to scroll back really quickly to the entrance and just take a look really quickly. So temple entrance. Climbing the vines to reach the entrance requires DC 13 athletics check. Okay, so this is the turn where they're going. The enemy is going to try to climb those vines, right? So let's go ahead and I just want to double check the alignment on that. Is that still good? Yeah. Okay, so let's see if they can climb the vines. They do actually manage to climb the vines. So they managed to make it up here to this very first area on that turn. So we're going to enter this room. Whoops. You want to come up? Up, up. Up, up. Yeah. Hi. Hi, Ranga. This is noisy girl. Noisy girl. Noisy girl, hi. Noisy girl, say hi. Yeah. You having fun? You want to lay down? Lay down. Lay down on my lap. There you go. She won't lay there very long. Well, I don't think she will. Wow. Okay, so yeah, there we go. I knew that was coming. That was predictable. Oh, she's gonna jump up. Go, go, go. Go up. No, you're coming back? Oh, okay. All right. I thought she was gonna jump up on the boxes and go to her. She likes to. She's a climber, so she likes to be up tall. I keep thinking about making, like wood runners, like a shelf around the entire big room, so that they can run around in circles along the edges. Yeah, but I'm not sure I want Katie Dirt being kicked off as they run like onto everything. I don't know. Okay, anyhow, so they made that, and they got up there. So now I think what's going to happen is these guys are coming to this room. And so let me just double check really quickly. I think, where's this map? Oh, yeah, so it's just totally... So there's a weird angle on that one door. I mean, the one wall. And then the room is just basically square except for that. And then in the center is a fountain with something in the middle of it. And so this is water. Okay, so this is what they rush in, and this is what they see. And they're all like hey, we're water creatures. But so we're going to look around and just sort of see what we see, because obviously there are things. Let's see. Oh, it's before the mirror room. So actually, yeah. So this room is a 25 by 25 room, with the top far right corner angled. The center of the room is filled by a finely carved and undamaged marble fountain containing water that is dimly glowing blue, lighting the entire room with an eerie blue light. A statue of a beautiful crying woman sits in the center of the fountain with water slowly flowing from her eyes. Oh no! The outer edge of the fountain is carved with images of skulls and thorns. A plaque on the fountain reads, "Only one who has drunk from the fountain will find what they seek." Oh, great. Okay. The water in the fountain looks totally normal. I think. I think Tufi's gonna go ahead and drink? Yeah, Tufi will drink. And that's an 8. The water tastes like mint and is extremely frigid as it goes down. Takes 2d6 cold damage. Stop that, kitty. Lay down. Okay, so Tufi takes... yeah, and I had said previously, sorry, in between the sessions, they healed up with the potion of healing and all that sort of stuff. We are down a bunch of spells, though. And I need my hipster PDA to keep track of my hipster PDA. I have a bunch of these that I keep, and I put in all of my bags and my bug out bags and backpacks and all that sort of stuff. So I always have hipster PDAs laying around. Okay, so Tufi has taken 3 damage, which is actually not that bad, all things considered. And so we wait a second. And as we're waiting, this group gets to the entrance, and they come down and they do a... God dang it, I'm screwing this up. Where am I? Okay, so I'm gonna roll for 3 of them. Well, I'm gonna roll for 2 of them. I'll roll for 2 of them. 2 of them walk onto those pressure plates side by side, and we're gonna see, and they get hit by darts. And they take 2 damage, and then they need to do a DC 13. Both of them fail, and so they take extra poison damage. And so let's see. So I don't know how many there are, but let's go ahead and do 1 and 2. Well, I should do this on a separate... Well, 1 and 2 take 2 plus... So they take 5. 2 of these have taken 5. And then do they notice the thing, the trigger? They do not notice the trigger. So they're going to try it again. Maybe 2 of the other people are going to try to sort of step forward, and the others are going to watch. So 2 of them are going to take... well, one of them takes, so 3 and 4, 5, and 2. So this one, 3 took poison damage and dart damage, and 4 only took dart damage. And then I'm going to roll with advantage for seeing the trigger. And they still didn't see it. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to call that their... That was actually probably... No, that was their turn. That was their turn because movement and movement. And then there may be some others. They're just sort of trying to figure out what to do next. Okay, so our group is in this area. And nothing has happened. Let's do an Arcana check plus guidance. That's going to be 13 plus their proficiency and all that. That's going to be above a 15. I'm going to give it to them. And I think plant. Okay, everybody drink. Everybody drink. So let's go ahead and roll on the table for everybody else. So Turtle's going to roll. And water tastes bubbly and sweet. The dancing light spell is cast on your head for 1 minute, which actually is not that bad, I don't think. Let's take a look at dancing lights. Really quickly. You create up to 4 torch-sized lights, making them appear. 10-foot radius light from each of those. So actually, I mean, that's perfect for Turtle because Turtle didn't have dark vision. That does spoil everybody else's dark vision. But that's pretty awesome. So we're going to have light for a while. And so let's roll for Plant. Plant also takes the frigid cold damage, which is 2d6. Oh, 11 points of damage on Plant. Wow. Plant is in pain. Jiminy Christmas. Okay, Octopus takes a drink. And water is suspiciously warm and tastes like blood. You take 2d6 poison damage and are poisoned, or take half damage if you make a DC 13 Constitution save throw. So we're going to do an ability check or a save throw with guidance. Oh, 2d6 poison damage. Oof, is 7. And then we're going to try to do a save. Oh, does not save. Ow. So we take full damage and poisoned. And poison, just to remind myself, I think we do disadvantage on ability checks. Disadvantage on attacks and ability checks. Until we do a full rest. Wow, that sucks. Let's try and remember that. I'm going to put a clear thing on Plant. Oh, wait, it wasn't Plant. It was Octopus. And 7 damage. Oy, that hurts. Oy, oy, oy. That really, that takes us down a lot. So everybody drinks, and I think they just sort of, like, you know, do double takes at each other. And everybody's like, what's going on? You know, people are nursing their wounds and stuff. And then Tufi just sort of like kind of doubles over. Like everybody, and then everybody's, did you get poisoned too? You drank before, didn't you? And Tufi's like, bleh. And then like a cat hawking up a hairball. And a key like tumbles out of her mouth. And so they grab that key. So let's go back to these guys. They're going to do another they're gonna do like I think with advantage they're gonna do like a 10-foot pole, and they're gonna like poke at the floor. That's a 10, and I think with their pluses and stuff, I'm it's close enough. I think it was a DC. I think it was only a DC 13 to see it. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and give them that. They probably had a +4, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that to them. So they see, and they're being super cautious, and I mean, it's pretty much going to be impossible for them not to see it. But they see the pressure plate because they start tapping it, and so they notice that. So I think they're being super cautious. They're all going to leap over and move into this room. So we've got the key, and I think we're going to run out here to this door. We're going to like come around the corner, and we're gonna see these guys, and I think we're gonna go, uh-oh, and I think that at that point, Tufi goes to unlock, and Turtle is gonna do the Blunderbuss scatter shot. So let me remind myself about the scatter shot, since I haven't done that since way back in the previous session. Okay, so Blunderbuss. It's a 15-foot cone. Each creature in the cone must succeed versus DC 15 Dex save. So let me really quickly try and figure out what the size of this patrol is. So 1d4 plus 1. Well, we already know that there's 4. Yeah, so I mean, we'll give it a total of 4. And I think 4 is actually Pearl Voss. And I think one of the things that we notice about this is, and it's evenly matched. So there's Pearl Voss, and then there's somebody from Taggart's crew who... No, wait. Pearl Voss is from Taggart's crew. So Pearl Voss is one of them, and then we also notice somebody from Mags's crew, and then two other people, one from each crew. So it looks like they've teamed up, right? But so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do this Blunderbuss. We're gonna give each of those people a DC 15 check. I need to let me look up Thug, and then we should probably roll initiative. So Pearl Voss, and we'll do a Thug. Is Thug better than a Bandit? No, Bandit is worse than a Thug. So we've got Thugs. So 3 Thugs. God, oh my God, they've all got 32 hit points. Yemeni Christmas. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need those probably. And I'm gonna have to make one for some other people too. So we got Pearl Voss, and actually Pearl Voss is a Thug. It's basically exactly the same. So it's 4 Thugs. Okay, so we're gonna take that. And it's Constitution? Shoot, they have +2 on that. God darn it, they have +2. DC. Oh, Dex save. It's Dex save. Actually, they do not have pluses on Dex. Yes. Okay, so 18, 2, 13, and 14. And so that's actually 1 save and 3 fails. So they take 1d6 piercing damage. It's not a lot, actually. But, so 3. 5, 6, and 2. Oh, man, Pearl got off easy. So 5 takes to 10. Oops, not to 5. 5 to 5, yeah, right. And then 11, and then 4 total. And then the first one manages to sort of like dodge out of the way. And then, so that was that action. Do I want to do octopus and everybody? I guess I might as well, actually. So, spellcasting. Let me remind myself about Sacred Flame, if that actually does anything. You know, the binding on this expert, this essentials thing is kind of coming apart already. Flame-like radiance descends on the creature that you can see within range. Target must succeed on a dex save or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefit from cover for the saving throw. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that against Pearl. Plant is pissed off at Pearl for beating up everybody. And is going to try and thwack... is going to try and Sacred Flame Pearl. And Pearl is going to try and do... get... against... DC. What is Plant's DC? Oh, god dang it. She made it. Okay, well, so... Plant casts Sacred Flame, and, and Pearl lights up, and Pearl's like, aha! And then, like, nothing happens, and she's like, ha 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 ha! And then Octopus is going to do short bow. So we're going to do a +4, possibly with Bless. And that is going to be a 1d8 +2 damage. So that's +4 to hit. 12 is enough to hit, so we don't need to use the Bless. And that's going to... Whoa, we rolled an 8. So that's 10 total damage on one of these nasties. Actually, let's go ahead and say it's going to be Pearl. So that's going to be 10. So that takes Pearl to 14. So just a little bit over half. And I think that's everybody. And so Tufi is going to open, use the lock, is going to open the door. So let's see what happens next. Now, unfortunately, I think that the door slams open and we won't be able to close it, but we'll see. Okay, so M4. So we have both keys, and we open. Tufi opens the double magic locks. As the second key unlocks its lock, there's a flash, and then a greenish glow surrounds the doors, and the locks fall to the ground, and the double door slams open, revealing a hallway filled with thick black darkness. And so I think the team uses their movement to rush in to this area. So let's go ahead and draw this area in. So this is a big 30. It's like a 35-foot corridor ending in some stairs down. And I think they see a huge room, and I think that's as far as they really see. And there's like, they see the edge of a pool of water right there. And that's what they see. Oh, well, I mean, they've got a pretty good movement, so I think they actually get... Okay, hold on. Let me think about here really quick. Oh. The locks fall to the ground and the double doors slam open, revealing a hallway filled with thick black darkness. What I'm trying to figure out at this point is if they should try to block the doors or close them. But they've all done their attack actions, so they don't really have another action available to them. So I think they're going to move. They're going to move all the way forward to here. And I mean, it's a magical darkness. But Turtle has... oh, hey, what happens with... Let's look up darkness really quick. Because I think I need to figure out what happens to those dancing lights. If this spell's area overlaps with an area of light created by a spell of second or lower, the spell that created that light is dispelled. Dancing lights is a cantrip. Okay, so what happens is when they sort of enter this, there's basically this darkness got triggered when the doors opened, and what happens is once they enter it, the dancing lights on Turtle's head basically just they fizzle out. They like get dim and they like brown out. You know, like when electricity browns out, and then there's like a light bulb popping sound, and they go out. And they basically just with their hands out in front of them, they force their way through here. And it would have been more like that. As they descend the staircase into the room beyond, they see that it's dimly lit, and you can hear a trickle of water and the light chink of metal on metal. As we get like sort of halfway down the stairs, we can see that this is a large 80-foot wide by 75-foot deep room. Well, it says wide and by deep, but I think actually based on the way we're facing, it's you would call this deep, not wide. Let me really quickly look at the actual map. Just to see. Oh, okay. So, and so there we go. And, oh, I guess there's a pillar here, too. Any other details? Oh, there's a thing up here. An altar. So it's 80 feet deep and 75 feet wide with a 30-foot tall ceiling. And the room is dimly lit by wall sconces on each of the pillars in the center of the room. And there's water flowing slowly into and out of this pool. That's this large pool in the center. It doesn't look deep. I mean, we're pretty familiar with water. I mean, so it doesn't look deep, and it says that we should treat it as difficult terrain. I'm sorry, but except, I mean, even turtle. There's no way it's difficult terrain for us. We've got swimming speeds that are as fast or faster. Like octopus would be faster in the water. Which I should say, octopus has a very slow walking speed. So generally speaking, octopus is like, tagging along on other people's shoulders, and moving from person to person and hanging out with people. At the far end of this room over here, what we see is a raised dais with a carved skull mural behind it, and water flows from the skull's mouths on the wall and down the stairs of the dais and into the room, pooling in the center near the pillars. And in the center of the pool is a large pile. Oh, there's a large pile of wooden chests here. And jewelry and coin, and so we've got like a dragon hoard of stuff, treasure pile, in the center here. The clinking of the coins, that metallic sound that we heard, ends, and the everyone in the party hears sort of laughter coming from the near the treasures and stuff, and a laughter begins to, the evil laugh, like the Wilhelm scream. It's the evil laugh, stock sound, and a skeleton wearing a pirate's cap appears. Let's go ahead and put him right here. Well, actually, we should. Well, let's do it this way. So this is actually our baddie, with the white base. Well, that's going to be confusing, though, won't it? Okay, let's give him a green base, but that's our skeleton. To make him the green base to make him a little bit more visible. Let me actually give you. There is actually a picture of this guy. So this is Captain Blackheart, right here. So this is what he looks like. He's got the tricorn hat. He's got the scimitar. He's got the sort of admiralty thingy. So yeah, pretty nasty. And as you can see, DM's knowledge, he's got multi-attack, which is going to be awful. So let's go ahead, because I didn't make a monster card for him because I'm silly. Let's go ahead and make Captain Blackheart. And he is a CR2, AC 14, hit point 65. Oh my god. Speed 30, passive 10. And he's got 3, 2, 2, 2, 0, 2. God. And he's got this weird fortitude and multi. 3 melee or 2 range. Cutlass is +5, 1d6 plus 3 slashing, and then a bolt, magical bolt, is +4, 2060, and 1d8 necrotic. And a reaction, +2 AC versus 1 attack. Melee. Okay, so this is going to be awful. Okay, so let's roll. We're gonna roll initiative. I'm gonna add Pearl Voss and the thugs, and I am actually gonna also add some skeletons, just because I need to have them ready to go in the order. So let's roll for these 4 and see where we go. So 14, 19, 4, and 3. So 14, 19, 4, and 3. Okay, so I'm actually gonna write that down. So let's see. So that's I'm gonna need more. So let's do it on here. So that's Pearl. So we've got 14. No, wait. So 3, 4, 14, and 19. Okay, so let's roll for our 4 friends. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go. So 8, 11, 1, and 11. Oh, God. Okay, so we've got an 8, which puts us here. We've got 11 and 1 and 11. So Blackheart, skeletons, turtle, plant, Tufi, pearl, thugs, and octopus. And that's our turn order. And so we've got so these guys are 11 and 32. And Captain Blackheart, we'll call 5, is a 14 and a 65. Jiminy Christmas, that's awful. And then we don't have anybody else to add yet, so we'll add those later. Okay. Oh my God. This is awful. So Captain Blackheart, the clinking of the coins ends, and we hear the Captain Blackheart laughing, liplessly and tonguelessly, sort of, I guess, almost a Jabba laugh, right? And he's wearing his captain's tricorn hat, torn clothing and armor, and emerges from behind that treasure pile. He draws his cutlass, looks at us with glowing red eyes. And amazingly, doesn't attack. Uses their action to say, defeat me and you can have me treasure. If you lose, mortal will have your souls too. You'll roam this here island as skeletons for eternity. Savvy? And then leaps behind one of these pillars. Okay, let me just really quickly... decide what to do. Let's end that. That's the end of that turn. So let's do these guys. So they're gonna do. Let's see, 5, 10, 20, 30. So they make it to the door. They get past this awful, nauseous skeleton thing and make it to their door. Excuse me. Breeze, Eddie. So that's as far as they can get. And then we have 30 feet of distance to go. I think we're going to move up to here. And we're going to ready our action. Are we going to do that? Actually, I think we're going to split a little bit. They're going to go this way, and they're going to go this way. And I guess... how much cover does this... Is it full cover or half cover? I don't think he can really hide behind that, to be honest. I don't think that's really fair. Not for both of us. I think he's hiding in the middle. Okay, anyhow, so sorry. So Captain Blackheart, we're in turn order. So Turtle moves. Okay, sorry. This is screwy. So Turtle moves up to here. And then I think fires the Blunderbuss, just using a regular to hit. Except he loaded it with scattershot, so it's kind of... Oh, maybe he holds on to that. Plant moves up. Cast the Sacred Flame cantrip. And it needs to do a dex against... Yeah, we're not in range, and I don't want to use the scatter shot. I'm saving the scatter shot for these guys again. So Plant steps up and then does Sacred Flame. So we're going to have Doofus here do a dex save. So +2. +2 against 12. That's awful. Fails. Wow, awesome. Okay, and then so that's 1d8 radiant damage. Ooh, that's radiant damage. That's actually awesome. So that's 5 damage against Blackheart. Ah, you stupid plant. I hate veggies. And Tufi goes. I think Tufi is going to step up. Octopus did take the help action. And it hasn't come all the way around. So, with advantage, possible guidance. I don't really want to use Thunderwave against this guy because it's actually way better as an area of effect. I might use Firebolt. Let me look at Sirens Lament really quickly. Sirens Lament is... Oh, it's an action, so no. Let's give that up. But it does intelligence and wisdom or saving throws. It's not that important. Not that useful, actually. So let's use Firebolt, which is a cantrip. So we're going to do +5 to hit. And it's a d10 damage. So let's try that out. So we're going to use that with advantage and possible bless. That's a 19. Or a 1. Good advantage. But we only did 2 damage. So 2 fire damage. 6, 7. Now Pearl Voss goes. So let's separate these guys out. So those are the thugs, and then this is Pearl. So Pearl Voss is going to move. Oh, wow. Pearl Voss is going to move through the darkness and attack Octopus. Oh, God. Octopus may be down. Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no. Oh, God, that's awful. Oh, no. 2 melee attacks. Oh, my God. Two melee attacks and a +4. Oh, my God. That's 1 hit. No. Oh, no. Oh, no, Octopus. God, that's gonna hurt, because that's... Oh, God, I am actually not dead. Oh, my God. So, that's... 12? 12. Oh, jeez. No. Wow. So close. Not good. Well, that was Pearl Voss's 2 attacks. She missed 1 and got 1. And then the thugs move up. Oh, shit. So they move up. and I think Pearl's. I got this one. Keep going. Get the others. And so they rush past Octopus and Pearl fighting sort of on the stairs. That might be a little bit cheating, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. I think Pearl is like that. So they're gonna keep going forward, but they're within range. They might as well. No, they're gonna use. They're gonna try to do crossbow. They can't do two of those. So we've got three of them, and they're gonna try two to plant and one to turtle. That's a miss and a hit. So one hit on plant. Oh god. Well, plant goes down, I bet. Fuck. 5 piercing. Yeah, plant is down. So plant is down. And that is, oh geez, and that is all the thugs. So Octopus is gonna go. You know, I've got to go back and say that Octopus would have been on Tufi's shoulders in order to get the full movement. Octopus wouldn't have been there. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take. It's not really cheating because I had already just made the whole thing about movement. Octopus is back to 7. Pearl from here would have done crossbow. It wouldn't have been 2 melee attacks. So let's just re-roll 1 die. Is still a hit. Is still 5. Okay, so Octopus is at 12. So even though Octopus is up here, Pearlvoss shot a crossbow into Octopus. Oh, and Octopus has disadvantage. That's right. Ugh, Christ. Okay, so Octopus's turn. Help action on Tufi. And, I mean, we gotta try and get Pearl. So let's do short bow. We're gonna try and hit +4 to hit on Pearl. Let's see how we do. That's a miss. Oh, wait. Wait, no, it's not. Oh, wow. +4 to hit. That is actually still enough to hit. So we get 6 + 2 is 8. So 22. That's pretty darn close. Captain Blackheart laughs and says, "Ho ho, so it is a party tonight, me hearties," and sort of does that sort of Night King thing with his hands from behind his the safety of his pillar, and raises a couple skeletons. Here, actually, I'm gonna do it this way. It's 2 skeletons. And raises those right there, in front of the party of thugs. And I'm gonna roll that's an action because I think that took effort. And then the skeletons are actually in turn order, so they're going to attack. 2 skeletons are going to attack the bandits. And so they are going to attack +4 to hit with short swords. And that is going to be enough to hit both of them. And that is going to do 5 damage. So that takes that to 16 and 15. And now Turtle. What is Turtle gonna do? Oh my gosh. So Turtle is gonna rush up. And attack with a trident. So that's going to be versatile 1d8. And we do have bless if we need it still, I think. So let's go ahead and do that. So Turtle is going to rush up over here. Yeah. Although I should have taken this stabilize action, shouldn't I? Should I back up and do stabilize? Yeah, screw it. Actually, this didn't happen. Turtle is taking the stabilize action to stabilize Plant, so Plant doesn't have to do death saves. And then that'll be it. And Plant is up next, so is unconscious and can do nothing. Tufi is up. Tufi has 2 spell slots left. So with action and guidance... I think we're going to rush over into this corner so we can see our dude. And then what do we do? Do we do Firebolt? I think we do Firebolt. God, do I do Thunder Wave over here? I think I might. Actually, we're going to do it the other way around. We turn around so Octopus is behind us. And I look at these guys all lined up like bowling balls. And we're going to do Thunder Wave. So it's a 15-foot cone. And Constitution saving throw, 2d8 thunder, and pushed. So 2d8 damage. And it doesn't actually use the help action. Constitution saving throw. Okay, so I need to look at... Skeleton Constitution, +2. So there's 2 of those. Let's roll. Against my spell DC. 1 save, 1 not saved. And 2d8. 8. I only have 13. That's 12 damage. So we've got 2 skeletons, 6 and 7, 6 and 6, 6 and 7, and they are 13, 13. So this one takes half of that, 5, and the other one takes all of it, is 11. And now we'll roll the 3 thugs. Eight, 17, and 15. Constitution. Shoot. 2 saves and 1 not. So that's a not save. So they take the whole 11. So that's 16. And they take half, which was, what did I say? 4, 5. So that's 20. And that's 21. And then Pearl is also a +2. So let's do Pearl. Actually fails. So it takes the full 11. Oh my god, Pearl's down. Nice. So Pearl is down. And the others all got hit. And one of these flew in to the thugs. Probably getting grappled. And I think that's all Tufi can do. And Pearl is down. So Pearl needs to do well, I mean, she's dead, right? They don't actually do death saves. And so the 2 thugs go, and they're going to attack the skeletons. And they've got a multi-attack, 2 melees. So they're going to do actually 4. So it'll be 4 and a 17. So a miss and a... so 1 hit each. That was an 18. So 1 hit each. And so each skeleton takes another 5. So that's 10. So that skeleton's down. And that skeleton's down to 10. So let's actually do... There's 1 skeleton left. And there are actually 3 thugs. So let's do that for the 3 thugs. Wait, what did I... No, yeah, that's right. These are the 3 thugs. Okay, so that's... Oh, and they get pack tactics. They actually had advantage on both of those rolls. Oh, so let's roll again. Because they had pack tactics. So that's actually 2 successful attacks. Both of those... So all of these skeletons are dead. They would have had advantage on all of those rolls. And there were actually 3 of them, so... I don't know what I was thinking. I should have rolled another set. That's a lot of attacks. Holy crap. Okay, but that's the thugs. Now Octopus is going to attack a thug. And 1d8, and I think we still have guidance if we, or bless if we need it. I don't know. 12 is enough to hit, so we didn't need it, and that's 8 plus 2. 7 plus 2 is 9. So that's going to take this one to 25. So 25, 20, and 21. And then take the bonus help action for Tufi. Captain Blackheart goes. I think is going to do a multi-attack with the necrotic bolt against Turtle. That was a cock die. So 13 and plus 4 to attack. I think that hits Turtle. That is a 17. That's enough. So 8 necrotic damage. And then that is not enough to hit. So only 8. So Turtle takes another 8, which takes Turtle to 11. And that's Captain Blackheart's 2 attacks. Skeletons are dead, so we can actually take them out. And now Turtle. We've got to get some damage on this guy. So Turtle is now going to run up and attack. This is not going to go well, but we're going to try it anyway. Because, let me reread this really quickly. What is it he can do? As a reaction, he can parry. Adds 2 to its AC against 1 melee attack that would hit. Okay, so we're going to try and attack. And I think we may have guidance still. That's going to be with the trident. And that would hit. And actually, there's no way it doesn't hit. Actually, he tries to parry it, but it doesn't work. So Turtle hits for only 2 damage though. 7, 8, 9, and that's going to be awful. Okay, so Turtle's done. Now Plant is stabilized, and now Tufi's up again. Tufi is going to use her 2 sorcerer points that she got at 2nd level and is going to regain a 1st level spell and is going to cast Thunderwave again at these guys. So there's 3 of them, and they need to do Constitution saves. Or 2d8. Okay, so 1 success. Shit. 2 successes and 1 fail. And then this is a 10. So actually 1 dies right off the bat. Just flies into the wall and smashes and makes a big goo mark. And then they take half and don't move. So, what did I say? It's 10. So 5. So 25 and 26. Dang it. That would have finished them off if it had worked. That is Tufi's last spell slot. Pearl Voss is down. I'll just take her off the board. And now the thugs are going. They're one of them is with with Taggart's crew, and the other two are not. They're with Mags, and so I think they start arguing amongst each other on what to do next. I think the one tries to get out of here to go and tell tell Taggart what's happened, and I think the other two attack it in the back. And so let's just actually have all three of them. The blue one will be Taggart's guy. So that's a fail. And that's a fail. But Taggart's guy hits... Oh, wait, there's only two left. No, there's only two left. So let's go 50-50. 51 and above, they're all from Mags's crew. So 58, they're both from Mags's crew. So they're gonna... What are they gonna do? See, because I see the treasure, though. That's the thing. Are they greedy? 51 and above, they're totally greedy. 69. They run to the treasure and start trying to scoop up bits of treasure. So Octopus is going to attack. 1d8. And I can't remember if we have guidance still, but we're gonna... that's a 19. That's plenty to hit. We don't need guidance, and that's 10 total damage. So that's gonna take one of these thugs out. And then the help action for Tufi. So Captain Blackheart is going to go... Captain Blackheart is in melee range, and so is going to use... Oh my god. 3 melee attacks? Holy shit. Turtle may be down. So 3 melee attacks, and it's 1d6. Oh, Jesus Christ, he hit all 3 times. That's 12 damage against Turtle. $23. That is not enough to take Turtle out, though. Turtle has 30 hit points right now. Holy crap. Wow. Thank God for Turtle, right? Okay. And now Turtle is up. So Turtle is going to go ahead and attack. Make 1 attack. With guidance if needed. It's going to be with a versatile trident. And that's a total fail. So we won't even bother. I think he got the palpable hit just then as I start biting my hangnails. I get eczema, and so my skin gets all dried out, and I get little crusties, little bits of skin dried off at the corners. Anyhow, you didn't need to know that. That's disgusting. Okay, so Plant is up. Plant is unconscious. Tufi's up. Thugs are up next. I feel like we've got to at least try to kill that stupid thug. Yeah, let's do Firebolt. Firebolt plus with advantage. possible guidance, and then a 1d10 for damage. Um, 13 plus 5 is plenty to hit, and we do only 1 damage. Oh my god, you kidding me? $27. God, lame. Okay. And now the thug is up. So thug is grabbing treasure, ran up, grabbed treasure, and is now going to try to escape. So is running to there. Probably doesn't even know what they've got. I'm going to rule that they grabbed a chest and just picked up a chest and started running. So they're going half speed to get out. Octopus is up. Octopus is going to use an attack. Possibly with guidance. And it's going to be 1d8 plus 2 piercing. Oh, God. Oh, you know, with blessing and my plus 4 to hit, that's actually enough to hit. That's nuts. Okay, so 8 plus 2 piercing is 10. That is actually enough to kill this guy dead. The last one of the thugs is like dragging a chest out of the treasure room and gets creamed in the back, swang with a sea urchin dart, and just goes down, smack, and it just like sprawls out on the chest. Oh my god, this is so hard. And takes the help action. Captain Blackheart is up. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. It's gonna take 3 melee attacks against Turtle. Oh my god, it's a critical hit. Oh god, so 8, 9, 13. Turtle is down. Oh, this is not going well at all. Sorry, I was just thinking about endgame. Like, how are we getting out of here? So that's Captain Blackheart. Turtle now needs to do a death save. Oh god. So death save fails. 1 death. Plant is unconscious. Tufi's up. Oh god. Tufi needs to do something that uses allows her to do the help action. But nothing is as good as that firebolt. And she doesn't have any spell things left. So we're going to do firebolt again. Firebolt Wait, no, Fireball is... No, no, no. Wait, what? God, I can't remember Fireball. Hold on, let's take a look at Fireball. Firebolt, not ball. Ranged attack. Okay, so it is actually ranged attack. So, I don't know what I was thinking. It's possible guidance left, and then it's and then 1d10, right? Come on, come on. Big numbers, no whammies. Let's go. Would have been nice to get a critical, but that's a 19. We don't need the guidance. 8 damage. So that takes Blackheart to 17. Thugs are down. Octopus is up. Octopus is going to take an attack, possibly with guidance. 1d8 plus 2, I think, right? That's a fail. And then now Blackheart is up again. Oh my god. 2 bolts, 1 against each. And then it's 1d8. Oops. Both hit. Is 4 and a 1. So, Tufi takes... I don't know which is which. 4 damage. And, Hey! What was that? Did you want to come up? Up. Come on. No? Okay, whatever. And then I need to look at Octopus. Oh my god, Octopus is still alive, amazingly. Barely. Just a few points left. So that was two bolts of necrotic energy swinging out of Captain Blackheart. 1 hits each of us. Oh, and I'm not doing disadvantage on... Oh god, well, what can I do? So we gotta do another death save. Turtle could die. That's... Oh my god, that's a critical. That's 3 deaths. Turtle is dead. Turtle is dead. Well, that makes it easier to get out anyway. Plant is unconscious. Tufi is up and is going to use Firebolt again with the help action. Possible guidance. 1d10. Okay, that's enough to hit. And is 6 damage. $23. So close. Wow. Oh man, it's just, it hasn't even really hit me that Turtle died. So our Turtle is dead. So I might, I had been thinking about what to do next, and what I was thinking is going to the Snout of Omgar to visit Turtle's friends, and maybe we take the body back. Maybe that's what we do. We take the body back to Omgar, but I don't know. Okay, so Octopus is going to attack. Possible guidance if we need it, and it's going to be a 1d8. Oh, but disadvantage. Let's do this correctly this time. It's actually enough, even with disadvantage, and without guidance, is 6 damage, plus 2 is 8. Oh my god. 31. Oh no, he's 65 hit points. Oh my god, we're only halfway, you guys. We're not gonna survive this. Tufi's gonna be dead. We may have to run. I don't know. I think we made TPK, actually. We made TPK. Okay, and then help action. And Captain Blackheart is gonna is prefers melee, so is actually going to come up and attack with 3 attacks. So 2 against Tufi and 1 against Octopus. And then it's going to be 1d6 each. So Plant and Tufi are both... Wait. Yeah, all 3 hit. So 2 on Tufi is 8 plus 6. So 14 against Tufi is 18. And then against Plant is a 6, is 8, is against... I mean, not Plant. Against Octopus. Yeah, Octopus gets hit. So 8 against Octopus. Tufi and Octopus are both knocked unconscious. That means leisurely, what happens next is that Captain Blackheart slowly walks up and stabs to death Tufi. I'm actually getting teared up a little bit. Stabs to death Octopus. Walks over, kicks Turtle, and then stabs Plant. And Plant is now dead. All of the party are now dead. We have TPK'd. This is the end of the adventure. This is the end of the party. There's no more. It's over. TPK. We're done. And the treasure lives on for the next set of adventurers. Well, I mean, also we need to keep in mind that that Taggart and Mags are on the beach, so they may actually, they may try again. They may send some more people and keep trying now that they know it's there. Yeah, hey Van. Yeah, they joined the skeleton crew. They've been cursed. So actually, yeah, let's finish. Actually, the very end is that all of these Pearl Voss, the 3 thugs, Plant, Turtle, Octopus, and Tufi. Over time, their flesh rots off, and I think because there's no Plant, there's no bones. So I think Plant is just dead. And that's it. Yeah, I mean, I could decide I could play Taggart or Mags, but I think I'm gonna leave it at there. I mean, this was the introductory adventure, and I think that our entire party and a bunch of other people are now skeletons and have joined the undead army protecting this treasure. And so the next party of adventurers are going to find a turtle skeleton in this room. But yeah, oh man, wow. Playing with sidekicks is hard. It's I don't know how I feel about the sidekicks thing. It's first playing solo. I feel like I need full characters in order to do it. Otherwise, I'm just too underpowered. I needed to be like an extra level or something like that. Yeah, it just they don't have enough. They don't have enough things. I mean, the fact that they can give advantage on rolls is great, but I mean, if I had had a rogue, you know, with sneak attack and whatnot at second level, you know, that would have been great. But I didn't. I had an expert. Yeah, well, but I mean, it means that the sidekicks aren't balanced. I had to have three sidekicks, and I still got my ass handed to me. And I was making some mistakes because Octopus actually was poisoned, and so had disadvantage on a couple of the hits that they made. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to think about how to do sidekicks. I may just skip it. I may just not do sidekicks. I may just roll regular characters, and like I'm doing with the Stranger Things. You know, a party of six adventurers. You know, doesn't feel so overpowered anymore. It feels like that's the only way you got it. That's the only way to do it. Um, yeah. So let me just really quickly. I wonder. Let's let me reread the very beginning of this and see. Four first level characters. So I mean, by the time I was over, I had essentially kind of like four second level characters. So it, you know, if the sidekicks could have been more balanced, it should have been a balanced ending. Um, but yeah, it was just too much. Well, okay, here's the thing. Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. If I had not have been fighting these guys, the thugs, um, if they hadn't have been chasing me, all of the damage that I had been doing to the thugs could possibly have been. So maybe that's what maybe that was the mistake I made. As the DM, I brought the thugs in, but then I had the skeletons attack the thugs instead of me. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I feel sad. I'm sad. But anyhow, so that I mean, you know, I was struggling with what to do next. The answer is nothing because my party is dead. They're dead, dead, dead. Um, so I think what I'm gonna do is call that a TPK. Say, you know, be sure to like if you haven't, go take a look at Seas of Vodari at seasofvodari.com. Or just do a internet search on Seas of Vodari and you'll find the Kickstarter. You can check out the setting and all that sort of fun stuff. And I think the next thing I'll do, I may not be live streaming much longer. The end of the month might be the last live stream. I may be uploading videos instead, because I'm going to be doing some stuff where I'm going to economize my internet. Because I'm paying way too much money in order to have enough internet to stream. And it's just. And my internet service provider added some extra charges and stuff, and so I'm going to cancel it. So I'm going to be doing, probably still playing, but I'm going to be uploading videos probably mostly to YouTube. I'm going to maybe try to upload to Twitch as premieres instead of live streams. I don't know how it's going to work. I'll experiment and try it. But that's going to be the end of Seas of Vodari for the foreseeable future because the book doesn't come out until November. And so I guess I'm done with Seas of Vodari. I do still have Stranger Things going on, and so I'm probably going to take a break, do lunch, and then set up Stranger Things. And then sometime down the line, I also have Humblewood. So I'm gonna think about setting up a party and doing the introductory adventure from Humblewood. Um, I don't know what else to say except I mean it was fun. It was fun. It was fun. I mean it's a sad ending, but these things happen. But it was interesting. It was cool. It's the first time I played with sidekicks, and sort of coming up with how they work and what sidekicks there are. All very interesting. Uh, and the setting is fun. There aren't any other adventures other than this quick start. So it's basically a setting, and you've got to come up with your own stuff. So you could use like Ghosts of Salt Marsh or any sort of aquatic naval adventure, and put it in the setting. Um, but yeah, so I don't know what else to say. Thanks for dropping in, Van. Sorry, I'm ending now. But you got to see the TPK, and we kept joking around that it was going to happen. It came close a couple times. I mean, we got completely knocked unconscious in Port Zavo, and we that one skeleton crew almost totally got us going. So yeah, thanks for watching, and thanks for sort of helping me figure out what was going to happen next with these guys. Before they were dead. And, I'm gonna take my break and then set up for Stranger Things. So if you're still hanging around, that'd be awesome in a little bit. But yeah, man, thanks, and I'll see you next time.